Alright. Hello and welcome. Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon, good evening, depending what time zones you're from. Hey there, Queen. How you doing? Congrats on the new 5-star. I'm actually skipping her, to be honest. Just because she's going on to standard banner. I'm gonna get her eventually when I lose a 50-50. Or if I don't lose a 50-50, when the anniversary comes around, then they give us the 5-star selector ticket again. I'm just gonna pick her then. I'm in no rush. She's guaranteed at some point. But alright. I don't actually know what is available to play today. I haven't obviously logged in yet. I'm sitting on the title screen. So I don't know if the new event is available yet. What quests are available. No idea yet. But we'll find out. Alright, let's go ahead, swap over, and we can begin. Flashbang in 3, 2... Alright. Let us find out what is available. Right, so Paimon's not yapping at me, so that means an event might not be available right now. Alright, so Battle Pass, obviously. Go ahead, condense my resin. And that's the mission's done for the day.
Add Astra at... Thank you for
Now where I'm going to use my
Add
resin,
Astra...
I'm not sure. Probably just on some ley lines today. Because I need resources. Alright, so what do we have? We have mail. Ah, yeah. Primo gems. What do we got here? Let's see. Yep. That's just the maintenance stuff. It's the tools. Ah, event tab. Here's what we want. The Mikawa Festival. Yes. When does this start? Friday. That is unfortunate. I am out pretty much all day Friday, so I can't stream. I would normally stream on Friday, but I'm out all day. Maybe I could stream Saturday instead and do it Saturday. Yeah. All right. So obviously the event isn't yet. That's on Friday, so that's fine. What else we got here? So what is in the event tab? We got the Traveler's Tales Anthology chapter. Seek out antidotes by following the character markers on the map. Okay. Oh, okay. Quite a few characters. Not as many as I was hoping, though. I was hoping more characters would have things to say. So what are these? All Leeware on Mondstadt characters? Yeah. We'll probably get more in the future. Yume Mizuki's story quest, obviously. Trials for some of the characters. Alright. What's new here then? What's this? Oh yeah, the artifact thing. I can grab another one here. These are all terrible, right? Yep. And yep. Alright, here we go. Was that it? What's new here? Ah, quest. Cool. I guess I'll be doing that. Is there any weekly stuff I missed? Ah, forge 20 items. I didn't claim those. Alright, let's go claim those and then we can begin. I don't really know what, but yeah, because I remember telling him to forge me stuff, I just forgot to claim them. Anything else I can do quick? I could spend Mora really quickly if I wanted to. But I don't really want to spend 500,000 Mora just yet, because Abyss Reset is on Sunday, so that's fine. Theater I already done. I can do that again, I just can't be bothered right now. I might do that if I need the battle pass points at some point. Okay, so what's new here? Alright, so for these, I will be skipping Mizuki, like I said. She is moving to standard banner from 5.5 onward. So I'm not worried. Her weapon, however, will become very, very obscure. Like, it would be extremely hard to get after this banner. Because obviously Mizuki's never going to have a rerun, right? She's moving to standard. She will never rerun, which means this weapon will never be on a standard rerun. Much like Tainari's bow, it only ever came back once for the Chronicled Wish, the Modstat Chronicled Wish. Dia's Claymore has not come back yet. It has had one run when Dia was released and has not come back. This weapon will have the same thing happen. So let's find out what it does, if it's worth getting. Because if it's good, I haven't read it yet. If it is good, then I might try and pick this up. Because again, we'll probably never see it again. Well, we will eventually, but it will take a very long time. Alright, so Elemental Mastery increases by 120 for 6 seconds after triggering Swell. Okay, so it's only for Animo characters. Right. Elemental Mastery increases by 96 for 9 seconds after the wielder's elemental skill hits an opponent. Elemental increases by 32 for 30 seconds after they use a burst. So it's only good for Elemental Mastery scaling Animo catalysts. So Mizuki. Let's have a look. So we want Animo and Catalyst. I'm pretty certain there is only like 4 characters. Okay, there are 6. Kind of forgot about Lanyan. Lanyan wants attack, so you don't care about that. She wants attack, so she doesn't care about it. I think he wants attack, so he doesn't care about it. He doesn't care about it much. Sucrose it could be good with. So really it's only for Sucrose and Yume Mizuki. So therefore, I can hard skip that weapon. It is way too niche. Alright. Don't need Seedreen, I have Seedreen. Yeah, I'm just going to save. and try and pick up another Farina constellation during her rerun next. Alright, so where are these anecdotes on the map? Can I see them? Do I need to be zoomed in? Alright, so there's none in that land by the look of it. Oh, of course, they're Mondstadt and Liyue characters, aren't they? Hmm. Well, I'm not seeing any. It said they show up on the map, so... Is that them? These? Yeah, Anecdote Ningguan. We got Zhongli. Got Xiangling. And... is that it? Just them three? Really? Okay, so I can be fully zoomed out and I can still see them. I think it's just those three. There wouldn't be any in Inazuma because, obviously, Mondstadt and Liyue characters only. It appears to just be those three. Does it change every day? And is it random? Not sure. Let's... It doesn't really say, does it? During the event, you can visit your companions in different regions and listen to their share tales. What? Isn't that supposed to be them? Listen to... Oh, listen as they share tales. Sorry. I kind of ignored the as. and read that as to. So listen to they share... No, that doesn't make sense, obviously. And listen as they share tales from their daily lives, or while away a lazy day by their side. Available anecdotes will be marked on a map. Once you get close to your companion, they will also be displayed on the mini-map. Okay. I didn't really say anything about how often, or are they completely random? Okay, there's a little bit of primo rewards. Okay. Right, so the only way... Yeah, so I'll do them, and I will record them if they are voiced. The only way I'm gonna know if they're supposed to be voiced is to go to Xiangling. Because we both know during Lantern Rite, Zhongli and Ningguan were not voiced. Xiangling was voiced in English. The only way I'm going to know if they are voiced is by going to Xiangling. If she is not voiced, then I know these aren't supposed to be voiced. If they are voiced, I'll record them. Maybe I'll make them into like YouTube shorts instead of their own video. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and swap to my recording team. Whoa, why is my health so low?
May I present?
There we go. Oh, Hu Tao's with her. Hu Tao. Don't surprise me like that. I thought it was just going to be Xiangling. I didn't know Hu Tao was going to be there. Hey. What's going on here, huh?
Smells great,
They are supposed to
doesn't
be
it?
voiced.
This
Cool.
is the first of Yingar's new batch. She sent me a small box of samples.
So you know what that means.
Oh, hey, traveler. Come over, come over. Give this scent a try. What do you think?
That means I have to play this twice. Once in English, once in Japanese. And splice them together.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well, splice the
That's
Japanese
right.
audio in.
Just a few days ago, I was passing by Yingar's place and saw her looking all worried, so I asked her what was wrong. She told me that she wanted to make some new perfumes that would be really appealing, but that she'd been racking her brains for days without any good ideas. So, she asked me if I could think of a scent that would be novel, popular, but also something completely untried by any other perfumer. So I said to her that most perfumes are made from flowers or plant extracts. So why not try making one that smells like food? It'd definitely be really fun. All right, no problem. Come on in. I'll have 2 plates of almond tofu ready for you in no time. Ooh, this perfume sure packs a punch. I wonder if she can maybe make some grilled tiger fish next time. Or golden shrimp balls, maybe.
Oh, was that it? Oh. Nice and short. Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play these, but I'm just going to swap the language now. That way I don't have to edit the Japanese language in, because there's most likely not going to be any English voiced characters here anyway. I will have to for the Zhangling one just now, but for these ones I won't have to. Alright, Ningguan, where you at? Oh, is she in the chamber? Alright. You in here? Oh, Miss Ningguan. She's probably in her room, right? In her office. Ah, oh, damn it, Baiju's here? Why would you have Baiju here? God damn it. He's most likely going to be voiced in English. Oh, man. Alright. Hello, Miss Ningguan.
Your cold was
I am
caused
still
by the
recording,
physical and mental strain you've been under lately, I fear.
No, I'm not.
Such things are more common with the changing of the seasons.
I'll fix that. Don't worry.
As you say. However, while colds can be cured with medication, overexertion could cause it to reoccur.
So I weren't paying attention. Is Ningguan sick?
I will write up some more nourishing dietary prescriptions. Please, take things slow and avoid weakening your body too much.
Or did she just overexert herself with work? Yeah. Are you feeling unwell? Oh, okay. She caught a cold.
Not at all. Diagnosing, treating, and saving people are well within my duties. But
yeah. Letting the dialogue sit for a sec, because obviously I have to edit in the Japanese. I probably will make all of these individual videos. My only concern is if they are indeed random, like completely random as to what ones you get each day, then obviously I'll be playing on 2 different accounts, won't I? So let me save the last 3 minutes. Is that long enough? Ooh, just about long enough. Perfect. Alright. So who's next? Mr. Zhang Dong himself. Who looks to be at the bookstore. Let's go ahead. Ah, there he is. Perfect. Is he on his own? Is he on his own? Perfect. That means Japanese time, because he was not voiced in English during Lantern, right? Alright, Mr. Zhongli.
同志に頼まれた本はこれだろうか。お前か。同志に頼まれて本を買いに来たんだ。
No cutscene? I recommend Reborn as Raiden Shogun.
これはほんの一部だ。ここに置いていないものはすでに注文した。
Have you read these books, Zhongli?
今までは読んだことがなかったのだが、最近同志に勧められるまま数冊読んでみた。読んでみるとなかなか興味深いものだったな。稲妻の本の書き方は、やはりリーウェのものとは大きく異なっている。だが、人それぞれ好みがあるゆえ、よしあしは決められないだろう。
Yeah, you know, about Reborn as Raiden Shogun.
ライデン将軍の武芸は生き生きと描写されていたが、特に
Oh.
登場人物の無双の人たちに対する追求はなかなか興味深かった。おっと、もうこんな時間か。本を同志に送り届けなければならないから、ここで失礼する。ではな。
That one was disappointing. It wasn't a cutscene like the others. Oh. Fair enough. Okay, so let's go back to English. And then anecdote rewards. Oh, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Alright. How many is there total? So 4, 8, 12, 6. Wait. There's only 19 anecdotes. Oi, game. The fuck you think you're doing? Telling me there's a reward for 20 when there's only 19. There must be one, like, hidden one, you know? Probably Gene or something. Wait. Do you only get anecdotes for the characters you own? Because I don't own Venti on this account. Does that mean Venti... Does that... Wait. Because I own all these characters. Is it only characters you own? That's some bullshit if it is. Because... when it comes to Liwa characters, I'm missing technically Tartaglia and I think Baiju. Yeah, Baiju. And that's it. When it comes to Mondstadt characters, I'm only missing Venti. Can't be, right? Can't just be the characters you own, because that's a bit scummy if it is. Alright. Shall we tackle the Yume Mizuki chapter now? Alright, let's do it. Let's go ahead, start a new recording. Check that. Oh yeah, you don't need keys anymore. So that makes keys even less useful than they already are. Alright, to Inazuma. Yeah, it's on English, I'm recording.
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Good times.
It's Tanuki, not Tanuki.
Huh? What's that?
Weird pronunciation. That is a Yumebaku.
Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of yokai in town. Is it trying to get us to follow it?
You know, unless there's any older characters in this quest, I do think most of this is probably going to be voiced in English, because obviously Mizuki is going to be English voiced. Can it go a bit quicker? No? Alright. It's fine.
What's that girl doing over there?
Didn't have to go far.
She doesn't look well. Let's go check on her.
Ah, Mizuki. Ah, crap. Is she hypnotizing us?
Oh, what just happened? All we did was lock eyes with her for a split second, then... Wait, where did all these people come from? And what are they here for?
Looks like they're waiting in line for some reason.
True. Oh, and there's that girl. She's still here. Maybe she knows what happened.
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
There's no going back if I report him, but still.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth, so I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past and despair over the sorry state of the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more positive mindset, but you'll need to work through things in your own time too.
Many thanks.
Next, please.
Is she okay?
Wrong with her?
Yeah, are you alright?
I'm fine. Next, please. Delicious!
Whoa, that was unexpected.
Huh? What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. Would you mind bringing us up to speed?
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake. Let me wake you up, then I'll explain everything.
Dream? When did that... Whoa!
Hi. Feeling more awake now? I never expected the Traveler to literally come to me in a dream.
How do you know who I am?
Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on their reputation.
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself properly. My name is Yume Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short. I'm a Yumekui Baku, which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
Yume Kuibaku?
A dream eater, essentially.
Hey, it's that little critter from
Based
before.
on the Yume Baku,
That's what we look like in our
a
original
Japanese
form.
yokai who eats
I'm
dreams.
guessing that's the one that led you into my dream earlier? Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did. Call it a happy accident, I guess. Thanks to your help, I'm now able to digest all these dreams properly.
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was. We just thought maybe you could use some help. And Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Thank you. But I still owe you an apology.
For what?
While you were inside my dream, I ate one of your dreams. But it wasn't a bad one. It was a nice one. I've eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without noticing.
So Yume Kuibaku can eat good dreams too, huh? Still, is that really such a big deal?
Of course it is. Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have, and I just went and gobbled it down. It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission. I can't believe I was so careless.
Yeah, I feel fine.
But don't you feel horribly depressed? Isn't your mind suddenly flooded with distressing memories?
Nope.
Huh. Remarkable.
We've been through way too much to get
I've
depressed
never
over something
heard
so
of someone
small.
remaining so mentally stable after having a good dream of theirs devoured.
It's probably because the Traveler has too many good dreams to count.
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your trouble. Ah, here, take this.
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse.
Hell yeah.
Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services, we invite you to bring us your troubles and leave refreshed and renewed.
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too.
I know where it is.
This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge.
Right by the Tenshukaku.
Oh, and speaking of work, I'd better get back before I'm missed. I hope to see you as customers soon.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that eats bad dreams and a clinical psychologist too?
It adds up.
Paimon's never considered therapy before.
Maybe you should.
Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Oh, except when she's trying to decide what to eat. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass. That means we can eat as much as we want, right? This is the opportunity of a lifetime. We can't let it go to waste.
Dream Eater's Melancholia. Okay, so she's going to be depressed. So I guess we're going to be helping her out, like... maybe get her over her depression. Also, wait, the bathhouse is here? I could have sworn the bathhouse was this building here. Was I wrong? Okay.
I said bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, this should be the place. It looks familiar. We've walked past here several times before, right? Just never got inside.
Too many times, and without...
Are you here to visit
hi?
the Isa bathhouse?
Don't jump scare me like that.
Where did you come from?
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling to attract customers recently, so I got a little overexcited when I heard you discussing my bathhouse.
Your bathhouse? So you run the place, huh? And business isn't going so great, you say?
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out. Now, do you have an appointment?
Nope.
We have a VIP pass. Can we use it now?
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? Wait, is that Miss Yume Mizuki's signature? I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your VIP pass now if you'd like. Just give your names at reception.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But aren't you supposed to be the boss?
I am, yes, but Miss Yume Mizuki's a major shareholder.
Oh,
the business
okay.
never would have gotten off the ground without her investment.
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally involved in our day-to-day business. She only returned to Inazuma recently, otherwise I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psychologist. Please, head on in.
Okay. Is this going to be something that will permanently be open? That'd be nice.
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
Oh, who are they?
I'll be right with you.
Unique designs for NPCs. Hello.
Sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood is the last thing I want. I promise I'll provide
Are they Baku
excellent
as well?
service. Please don't leave.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be my first customers today, so, according to our standards of service, I need to,
Why is she so panicky? Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Ah, there she is! Baku Lady is back.
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bathhouse?
I don't know about that.
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all.
I was wealthy.
But a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our business? I'm touched.
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find
Oh, the little
solutions,
tsundere.
you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Subtext being, you can't give it to Shion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up?
Oof.
Shion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for our VIPs.
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best experience. The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Shion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
Ah, I thought so.
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger, and the younger-looking one is older?
Yeah, that
That's
tracks.
right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more reflective of our personality than our age.
Yeah, Paimon, we've seen weirder stuff than this.
Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms of the VIP pass, you're entitled to free use of all our services. So the spa, the fine dining, and psychological consultancy. I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten. Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to make amends.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yume Baku? That sounds fun!
But this is a wise decision. But is this a wise decision given the current state of the business?
Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel right to get all this free service while you're struggling. Is there anything we can do to help out?
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining about our current situation.
Yeah.
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 I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to worry too much about short-term profits and lose sight of the big picture. Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any case, passing our business woes on to our customers is hardly the solution.
Ah,
Please
maybe I
enjoy
can.
the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality
Maybe I can like do
for
some
yourselves,
advertising or something.
I'm quite sure your confidence in our
You know,
future prospects will
Get the
be
word out.
restored.
I've got friends in very
Can't
high
argue with
places in
that.
Inazuma.
Let's get started.
Very
Of
high
course.
places.
The only thing is, psychological consultancy is a one-on-one service that takes quite a long time. But I can't just make
And
one
I'm
of
good
you
friends
wait around
with
while the other one
someone
is in
who is friends
therapy.
with pretty much everyone.
So perhaps I can
In
treat the
Yoimiya.
traveler while Shion treats
Noemi is my good
Paimon?
friend. She can definitely
that
get the
work?
word out.
Fine by Paimon. But,
I could probably get Ayaka to
Yeah,
come
for it.
quite easily.
She'll be fine.
And if someone
I
high
noticed how
class like
gentle and
Ayaka shows up,
encouraging you were
people are
towards
going to
her
want to know
earlier.
about this place.
You're the perfect client for her.
Or I could even go and talk to the
uh,
Shogun. Bring A down here.
Secondly, Shion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food, so she might be a better fit for you.
Don't even have to ask
Food
twice.
therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
Yep. Don't have to ask twice with Paimon. Oh, hey.
All right then.
We're separated
please
from
follow
Paimon.
me.
Hell yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Paimon is genuinely better suited to Shion. But in all honesty, yes, I had my own reasons for wanting to treat you myself. Your psychology is so unique. I just had to investigate further to satisfy my own curiosity. Please, come with me.
Alright. There's one thing I want to know about Mizuki. How did she get her animo vision? Because... Wait, where am I going? Because as we know, people with animo visions tend to have had tragic backstories. Like they've either lost someone or lost something precious to them. There's definitely usually something tragic about their backstory. What is Mizuki's tragic backstory? 18 minutes, that's fine.
There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no. All right?
Okay. I nod. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, nod.
Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective. This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind.
Oh, we're
The
very
fragrance is
familiar
said
with
to be the
incense from
scent of
Sumeru.
dreams.
We are very familiar. We've been high off that before.
Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so.
Okay.
Oh, where did it go?
What is Mizuki looking for? Surely it can't hurt to take a quick...
I need to have a stern talk with
No.
Murasaki.
No,
How hard is it to just put things
No.
back where they came from?
you can't.
Hmm.
Can't fool me, game.
This needs another dab here.
I'm not looking.
Huh, that's better.
She told me not to look. There we go. Haha. I didn't break no rules.
Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here.
Darlings? Now I'm curious. Maybe just a sneaky
For
little peek?
goodness sake,
Nope.
your butt's showing.
Nope.
All right, all right. Shh. Ready. You can open your eyes now. You kept your eyes closed the entire time. If only every patient was as compliant as you, it'd make our lives much easier. Here, you deserve a treat.
What kind of treat? A lap pillow to help me sleep? That'd help me sleep.
Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them.
There's
Do you
one.
see her? Isn't she just adorable?
I do. Oh, okay.
Now you just need to find the others.
I just have to hover my camera over it for longer.
She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to take my hand.
I might have to
Very
censor
good.
that.
Now close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax.
That was a bit too lewd. I might have to
and
censor
focus
that.
your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world.
What if that's still your hand?
You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything, but you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice. Traveler, come over here.
Why did my auto get turned off?
Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter. Please don't stop moving. Despair caused by failure. Icy cold on the lips. Please, keep going.
Are these our bad dreams? Like memories of our failures and...
Caused by missed opportunity. A sharp aftertaste. Please don't look back. Go to where the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am. Holding my hand tight, those lost sensations come back to you. The feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, or of grabbing a fistful of sand on the beach. And as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover your other senses as well. We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still feeling a little groggy. I've switched to a different incense that'll help get rid of your drowsiness.
How you getting along, Traveler?
Just finished.
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
Kinda fresher and more relaxed. It feels cozy somehow.
What was Paimon's dream
Good.
exactly?
That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten.
Probably about
It sounds
food.
like the session was
right?
quite effective.
Oh,
Nothing
for
too
sure.
deep
Paimon
and,
especially liked how she used the
lore
sense
intensive.
of taste to help guide the process. But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yume Kuibaku just like sneak into your brain and gulp down your bad dreams in one go?
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Shion gulped your dreams away. How are you feeling, Traveler?
Just like Paimon described. Cozy.
Really? I still think there's more work to be done.
Well, that's where the meal and
What do you
bath
mean?
comes in, right?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity, so I expected to find very few negative emotions in you at all. But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming.
Oh. I do have quite a lot of baggage, yeah.
Yes, you certainly do.
We've been through a lot.
But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream. So I just gave your mood a boost for now.
Huh. Well, maybe she's just an eternal optimist at heart.
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just hidden even deeper in your mind. You're a unique case, as I suspected.
You could say that.
She said she feels cozy, just like Paimon, so whatever you did, the treatment worked.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient.
Sounds like you want to keep researching me.
Fine by me, as long as you can put up with a daily nap while holding my hand.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs.
Hell yeah.
Your mind has had the chance to de-stress. Now it's time to do the same for your body.
Oh, that sounds good. Paimon's feeling relaxed already. You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that you can't find more customers.
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing. Look, as long as we keep providing a great customer experience, we're sure to attract more business eventually.
If you say so.
I think the travelers recovered from the therapy session now. Let's head to the hot springs.
Okay. Alright. Where am I going? Ah, this way. No, not that way. Ah, this way. Alright, time to strip. Can't go into the Babs clothed now, can we? Miko!
Most impressive, I
And
must
she's
say.
voiced.
Miko, what brings you here?
Wow. Did not expect that.
There you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
She's joking, right? Paimon can never quite tell with her.
Miko, it's been a while.
You know each other?
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Guji. I've told her all about you. But it sounds like she's forgotten all about me.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to do that.
Kind of. I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe the honor?
Why,
Being
I
Yai's
simply came
friend
to
wouldn't
see the
scare us
business
off.
that my dear friend
If
has
she had,
invested in.
if she had said,
Oh, and also
like,
to urge you to
she's
sell
a
your
business
shares before their
partner
value
with
plummets to
Yai,
nothing.
then maybe that might scare me off.
You could always invest in the Yai publishing house, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet to nothing?
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course. She's your therapist. She has the perfect excuse to never open up. The Isa bathhouse used to be very popular, although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. Their main selling point has always been the psychotherapy services offered by the Baku. But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigensai. He operates right here on Narukami Island, and his methods are said to be quite revolutionary. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their entire clientele in just a matter of days. Oh,
Ow.
it's such a pity to see
he a
how
Baku as
empty
well?
this place is now.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens, not to share mine with them.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation, is it? I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And, how many patients have you seen today?
Surely you know I'm not going to quit.
True, very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Aren't you going to help?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically competitors, after all.
Really?
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. So are hot springs, and so is therapy.
Yeah, but
Nico and I
they don't really
disagree
overlap
quite
that
significantly
much.
over the question of how to make people happy.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship.
It's definitely a complicated relationship.
Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Kuibaku. Which begs the question, who is this Eimura Ichigensai guy anyway?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first started poaching my customers, but I couldn't find anything.
Well, that's suspicious, isn't
I
it?
suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time, I haven't even figured out basic things like where he sees his patients.
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right? Miko happened to mention it in passing.
Yeah, just west of Inazuma City.
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid me again if I go looking for him.
We can go. We'll go.
Then why don't we go instead? We can pose as potential customers to get information out of him.
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Unless the Isa bathhouse ends up having to close, in which case it becomes our problem
Exactly.
too.
You provide an amazing service here, and we want all our friends to experience it as well.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help. In return, all I can offer is an even better service on your next visit.
Sure
Even
thing.
better, you
Just
say?
leave this to us.
I'm still holding up hope for that lap pillow. You never know. What am I timing? 36 minutes, that's fine. Awful lot of people here.
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him. Hi there. We're looking for Eimura Ichigensai. Are we in the right...
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
Okay. 97. What number are you up to so far?
53. Be patient,
Damn.
I'll call your number when it's your turn.
Jeez, what a charmer.
Only 44
Looks like
people
we're in for a
to wait
long
through.
wait, huh?
Well, 43 to wait through. We are number 44. Yeah, should I knock him out?
Sounds kind of therapeutic in its own way. But we don't really have a good excuse to resort to violence here. And we definitely don't want to scare off our target. Why don't we pass the time by talking to some of his other patients? It looks like there's a few of them standing over there.
Do I have to talk to people? I don't like talking to people much. Susukida. Do we know this person? I don't know. Probably not.
Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you? Ah, so you're here for counseling too.
Yep. Fellow clients of Eimura Ichigensai here. Although this will be our first time using his service, so...
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
Excuse me.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be expected.
Oh god, is this a cult?
Okay. Well, anyway, Isa Bathhouse calls it a service.
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Emura Ichigensai, you'll completely forget about all your troubles. From then on, it's happy thoughts only.
Yep, this
Today's
is like how...
supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time. Also, they can keep charging you, of course.
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Emura Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep coming back.
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys.
Yep, stay calm, Paimon.
Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
No, you don't need to do anything. Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily. I'm pretty messed up, right?
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove these defective feelings, leaving your mind healthy, whole and free of distressing thoughts. Now, receive my guidance.
So he doesn't even show himself to people?
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my mind and took my problems along with it.
How can we be sure it
Oh,
works?
so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind. In more ways than one.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their Mora.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case, I can let you in on a little secret.
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself.
Oh.
Apparently, he had a terrible temper. Pretty much everyone in the neighborhood had issues with him. But he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people around.
I bet he got...
Even more amazingly,
he went to see
all the people who used to despise him
Mizuki.
ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful
Was treated by
and pleasant
Mizuki,
than
got
it's ever
better,
been.
decided
So
to
you can rest
mimic
assured
her.
that whatever treatment you get from Imura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Huh? What a ridiculous story.
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative who knows him personally.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two.
Now we meet the man himself.
Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Why don't you take a rest while Paimon keeps watch? Just like how we do it on the road.
Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Now what?
Let go of your pain.
Excuse me?
Let go of your pain. Who are you?
The hell was that about?
Traveler, it's almost time.
That wasn't just a dream, though. There was something up with that.
That was a long wait. Paimon's gonna need a nap after this, too.
No problem. It's my turn to keep watch anyway.
Alright, now time for us to go meet Mr. Amura Ichigenzai.
This... Atsuko! Hey, long time no see, Atsuko. Yeah. Wait. Are you the real Atsuko? You returned home, I see. Ah. Yeah, this is the real Atsuko. So what about the doppelganger? Okay. Wonder what happened with the doppelganger then. What's my recording time? 45 minutes? That's fine.
It should be our turn now, right?
Yeah, sorry, the clinic's closed for the day.
Oh, screw you. Then give me back my money.
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have a limitless energy, that's why. He's gone home to rest. You'll have to try again tomorrow.
We've been waiting so long!
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time. Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura Ichigensai cultivate their powers with peace and solitude. Someone like you ain't gonna find them.
Drat! We should have barged in after all. Yeah, nothing else we can do for today.
So, that's clearly a rip-off, isn't it? We paid beforehand and you're not even guaranteed to see the person? That's a total scam. Crap, I should have started a new recording. It's fine.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Yep, at least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
Sounds more like brainwashing to me.
It is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race.
That's
Always
right.
upset about
That's
something.
true.
Show me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
Yeah.
You think? Because honestly, this sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal our customers? Or is there more to it?
There's definitely more to it.
It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else. Apparently, he used to have a really rotten temper, but then one day he suddenly reached enlightenment and became a spiritual master or something.
Imura
More
Ichigensai.
like he probably got like
rotten temper.
possessed by something.
Now wait just a minute.
Or was my initial thought right that he was a client of theirs?
Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. but once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
Amora Chuya?
It's him. I remember him.
Wait, that guy? Oh no!
What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around. That's pretty much Amuro Chuya. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yae Publishing House, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryou Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yae Publishing House to reject letters from readers.
Gee whiz! Where would you even start with a client like that?
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved by a lot.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Sure, his personality was very abrasive, but it wasn't hard to see why. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like. This puts you and your ego in the center of your world. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But both of these are lacking in your life. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to bother explaining all the reasons you're wrong. I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yae Publishing House practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them, too.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are not opinions worth listening to.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this is the kind of thing I was talking about.
You...
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being, so I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction: argumentation. The Tenryou Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his condition. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his personality issues. But unfortunately...
It was all my fault.
Oh?
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here, so Shion sees him instead. I don't know
Okay.
what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Imura Ichigensai are the same person?
Probably.
Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
That makes sense.
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If Murasaki was right, then surely they'd have seen his lies for what they are by now.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryo Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Is anyone there?
Oh,
We'd like to
Susukida.
book a therapy session. Can we
And
start now?
Umehika. What?
Hello, please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Oh, are they here to sabotage?
Wait. Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this morning, they were calling the bathhouse a scam and a ripoff. How are they back here already?
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized they were lied to, they've come back.
Nah.
So chin up, Mizuki.
I think
bet you
maybe
business will start picking up again from tomorrow morning.
I think maybe he's tricked them into going to the bathhouse.
Yume Kuibaku
Make
provided
false
unbeatable
claims.
service. No scammer's gonna run you girls out of business.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should have kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki suggested. Problem solved. It looks like the Isa bathhouse will be back in business in no time. No idea if our investigation actually helped, though.
Of course it did. You were a huge help, and I owe you big time for it. Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time, didn't you? You still have to try the hot springs and snacks. Both are top tier.
Oh, true! How could Paimon forget about that? Especially the snacks.
Alright, let's go. Oh, come on, I was hoping this cutscene would have ended by now.
Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package.
Yep, definitely coming back again.
Agreed. Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around. Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening. It's the one part of the day where she gets to relax herself. As for where she goes and what she does during that time, I'm afraid I have no idea.
She takes the evenings to relax, huh?
Like the first time we met her?
She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually she's digesting the bad dreams, right? Hope she's not having any digestive trouble. Oh, remember the place from last time? Let's head there and check on her.
Yeah, she's probably there again. Perfect. Alright. Go ahead, start a new recording.
This should be the place.
You okay?
What? Why is Mizuki crying? Unless... Oh, maybe we got pulled into one of her bizarre dreams again.
Paimon? What are you doing here?
Well, firstly, we were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs, but I ended up spending longer here than I intended. Don't worry, this isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little sad.
Oh, what's up? Indigestion getting you down again?
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw just now was the aftermath of the digestion process.
Feeling all of the negative emotions
Like
yourself,
I said,
maybe?
bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative emotions. When I digest them, I feel them all for myself. So when I'm processing these emotions, I tend to get quite, well, emotional.
Does that happen to all Yumikui Baku?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to understand them. Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the flavor. I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort to learn as much about human psychology as possible. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams. But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. I wouldn't be much of a psychologist if I didn't have the mental fortitude to handle this stuff. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them. Now that I've done that, my mental state is back to normal.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you somehow. It even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them and then they turn around and accuse the bathhouse of being a money-making scam? Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that? Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you want me to try?
Honestly, no. Because our troubles are what push us forward. Without a reason to push forward, we get stuck in place.
You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself, but you showing that you care is still appreciated. Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home, get some sleep, have a wonderful dream, and come see me again tomorrow.
Alright, good night!
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment tomorrow, make sure to come see me early.
Wait until the following morning between 8 and 12. Close enough. Back to the bathhouse.
Mizuki! We're to book her next therapy appointment.
Is she okay? Shion?
It hurts.
And Shiba? What? Hmm?
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
Oh, I know what's wrong.
We've been like this ever since they woke up.
This is sabotage. Definitely.
It's an extreme case of indigestion.
Basically, the people that went to go see the other guy,
Oh, did they eat too many nightmares last night?
they were basic. They were
doubt
basic.
it.
They're
We only had
they're
4
negative.
customers yesterday,
Yeah, they're negative.
including you two.
Paimon blames the other two.
Their negative energy,
You're
their
right.
bad dreams, whatever,
Something's
were
definitely
probably
wrong with their
infected with
nightmares.
something.
Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too. Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude. Oh, this situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them digest their dreams soon...
What can we do? Let us help.
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Without knowing that, I have no way of treating them. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both. Think you can track them down?
Let's see.
I have a good idea of where they're gonna be.
They did say they were gonna get counseling from Amora Ichigensai again. Chances are that's where we'll find
Yeah.
them.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
Okay. Okay, maybe they weren't like, you know, infected with sabotage. It's most likely their negative emotions, their bad dreams, have just been suppressed by this Amura guy. And they were suppressed so much that they became toxic, essentially. I have a feeling that's what happened. What is Atsuko doing here anyway? Why is she hanging around here?
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not the end of the world.
That's not good.
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's all because of your bad dreams!
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you recall having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to mind. Bad dreams must be highly irregular, surely. You don't have to look far to see that life is beautiful.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean Amora Ichigensai's counseling actually works?
It's not really counseling,
No.
though.
No, they're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox.
What's she doing? Bringing their nightmares out?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it.
Okay.
Similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No. No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukira seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to sail out to sea at all, which is having a devastating impact on his livelihood. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward con man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were a lot more serious than today.
Yeah, that meant something.
You sure kept that one quiet.
Yeah, I don't think much of it.
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigensai right away.
Mizuki, what is it?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's Dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know when Emura Ichigensai will be here next?
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush him.
Oh, this is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel.
Okay.
Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from a total breakdown. Is that about right?
Please, stop. Everything will be fine as long as we don't think about it.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, I'm not here to snap you out of your denial. At least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know is that he's not coming today.
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session kind of tired him out.
I think we spooked him. I think we terrified him.
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything? Darn! Looks like we've hit a dead end.
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
Unfortunately.
No, we did ask yesterday, but even his guard didn't know.
In that case...
Are you able to help them?
Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can administer the correct treatment.
Then go do that. I'll track down Emura.
Honestly, you've already done your part by bringing me here. I can't keep troubling you.
Hey, there are...
Don't forget,
it's more than just her. Yeah.
Therapy session. The sooner you
More than
start
just
having to
helping
worry
her
about
out. I'm helping
Emura
out
Ichigensai,
all the
the
people
sooner
that
we
he's
get you
been
all to
messing
ourselves.
with.
So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is back to business as usual.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have to make sure Murasaki and Shion get the treatment they need. Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, Please do not approach him. Just send me a message and keep an eye on him until I arrive. The last thing I want is for you to put yourself in harm's way.
Don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time. This guy's small potatoes compared to them.
True.
Time on.
Alright, sure. We'll keep our distance and send the message.
Very good. Let's get going then.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but what the heck do we do now? What if we can't find him? 'Cause, in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. They don't know anything.
Yeah, I suspect Miko knows something.
Wait, you're right! She was the one who tipped us off about this place yesterday! She probably knows way more than she let on. There's no time to lose! To the Grand Narukami Shrine!
Alright. Let's go. How's my recording? 17 minutes? Oh, that's fine. Alright, Miko. Where you at?
She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Been a while.
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts.
Do you know where we can find
You may
Amora?
remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose!
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation to me?
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude. So obviously, we've got no idea where to find him now.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Amora Ichigensai's description came to Mizuki for therapy once. Only his name was Amora Chuya.
Wait, what? Amora Chuya?
She knows?
You know him?
Yeah, she knows that name more.
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up.
Yep, toxic
Are you
personality
telling me that
ruined the
Emera
community.
The Hellraiser and Emera the Healer are the same person?
Most likely, yeah.
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really? Who chooses to live in a place like that?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want to help her?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors? She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine,
Classmates.
I'm sure she must feel the need to prove
They went to
herself
school
through
together?
her endeavors at the Isa bathhouse. The
mean,
last
I know
thing
that they were
she'd want
childhood
is for me,
friends.
of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while. Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Okay. So where is this address? Oh. Okay. I've been there before. There wasn't any sort of houses there last time. Hmm.
All right. Who's wing?
Yeah, this. I don't think this house was here before. Right? This house wasn't here before. I'm sure of it.
This should be the place Miko mentioned, right?
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was quick.
What's my recording time?
All thanks to you
22.
two.
That's fine.
With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as soon as I received your message.
Good. Good, good, good.
So, this is where Emura Ichigensai lives.
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead. Wait, do you guys smell that too? Some kind of fragrance. Seems like it's coming from inside.
Yeah, I smelled the same scent yesterday too.
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now we may face great danger once we're inside. So from here on out, stay close to me and stay focused. I don't want either of you getting hurt.
Yeah, don't worry about us.
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
All right, fine. I suppose you're used to leading the charge.
Alright. Domain time? Domain time. Alright, so they want me to bring Electro. So let's swap out Chaska. You know what? Let's bring in Miko.
All right, amuse me.
I think I'll go with this team, right? And then the fourth slot would be Mizuki. The trial Mizuki. Yeah, let's do that. Huh. Oh yeah, this place is very welcoming.
This is not what Paimon was expecting.
Yeah, it looks familiar.
This is creepy. Feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
There probably are loads of eyes staring and watching.
Calm, yet repressed. The signs are all there.
What is it, Mizuki? Figured something out?
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions. Emura Ichigensai should be hiding deep inside this place. Stay close to me.
Mm-hmm. Alright. One thing I want to check is my Miko even... she's not really built. Okay, how am I going to build Miko? How should I build my Miko? I don't really know. What is she missing? A headpiece. And it's an off piece. Alright, so let's just go with crit damage? Or do I want crit ring? Crit damage. I want crit damage. Alright. That'll do. No, that's a crit rate piece. Where's... That'll do. It's a cute idol. Alright. So Mizuki. She can glide, right?
Sweet dreams.
Yeah. Oh, she can't stand... She can't stay still while gliding, though. What am I standing on? Oh. Yeah, she can't stay still while gliding. You automatically... Like, I'm not moving. Yeah, you automatically go forward.
Down. He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here.
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you've brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emira Chuya. So it is you.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions, but I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past, and the name along with it.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions. This life you're living now is a lie.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective, even if you cannot afford me the same courtesy in return.
What is up with him? He's being so calm and polite. So why does everything he says make Paimon want to punch him?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition, but I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were proposing. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated me. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I've acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness. I have become humanity perfected.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So how about you play therapist this time? I have a couple of cases I'd love to hear your thoughts on.
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily life, and he's developed symptoms of depression as a result.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia.
The
now
what?
he is unable to provide for his family, which is,
Is that-
causing him immense
Is that
anxiety.
fear of the sea, maybe?
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can return to the sea at once.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew, despite the dangers of their profession. But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention.
Negative emotions.
Emotions are integral to human dreams.
Yeah, they're important.
And after many years of dealing with their dreams,
It's not
the
managing
Unakari
your
Baki
negative
have
emotions.
learned an important
That's
secret
the
about
problem.
human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not only that, but their presence is
As
essential.
someone who
You can't
has
have a
suffered
healthy
from
human psyche without
major
negative
depression
emotion.
and anxiety
So do
in the
you
past,
have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
I can understand.
What an amusing theory.
Emotions don't go away.
In fact,
You don't
I do
get over
remember
stuff.
those two.
Nah.
But I'm
You
afraid
manage,
that the
you
only
deal,
emotion I sense
you
in them
adapt.
now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche?
Anytime I've explained
laughable
that I
theory.
used to suffer from anxiety,
you remember
severe
how I was when we
anxiety and
first met?
depression,
You call that healthy?
I don't say I got over it.
Acknowledging that negative
No.
emotions exist
I manage it now.
doesn't mean giving them
I
free
understand
rein
what
over our
caused my
minds and
depression and
lives.
what causes my
Humans
anxiety,
have a whole gamut
and
of
I manage
emotions. They're supposed
when
to
I
keep each
feel
other in
like
balance.
I'm sinking back
But if
into
that
it. I
balance
can
gets
manage it. I
disrupted,
can
Emotions
pull
start
myself
working
back up.
against each other. Untethered rage
There is no
cripples
cure.
the capacity to
There
be
is no cure for
careful
that
and
stuff.
considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further.
I
You were dominated
Breaking
by your
free to him.
emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
Ooh, that has to hit hard.
How entertaining. Still, there's no need for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me.
For a
I will
second there,
forgive you for
he
this
did.
offense, because
For
I
a
know
second
my
at the
present
start of that
perfection to
sentence,
be a fact.
he was about to
I have direct
rebuke.
and incontrovertible evidence. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since I acquired my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
There's a difference between suppressed and
I'm
erased.
afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
No wonder! Paimon knew something was up the moment we arrived.
I know it.
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a nightmare.
No, that can't be.
Why not?
That entity
Why
claimed
can't
it
it be?
could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There they were left to fester.
What
Your
is
situation is
the entity,
far worse
though?
than that of the other victims.
What gave him
It has
the
deceived
power
you
that
at
he
a
has?
much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream. No.
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through my trickery.
What is this?
Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I'd wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet still, you managed to tear it down.
So it is you. Just as I thought.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku
kind of
eat the
yokai?
nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my kind.
Kuroyume. That just means
Kuroyume.
Black Dream.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
Likewise, Yumenazuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity toward you personally. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our host.
I wonder what kind of yokai that's actually based on. Where is my phone?
But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too late to stop me.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
The Yume no Seidai. A dream spirit. Mysterious yokai in Japanese mythology believed to cause nightmares. While the Baku eats nightmares. Ooh, chest. Mine.
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
Oh. I'm on a lift.
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
Oh. Damn it. I went over the... Alright.
Turn that frown upside down.
Oh, you can sprint. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Does she have a like a gauge, similar to other gliding or flying characters.
Sweet dreams.
There! He's got nowhere left to run!
No, she does not.
Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out!
I can't go forward. Am I supposed to go down? I think I'm supposed to go down. Alright.
I used my powers to cushion our fall. Is everyone alright?
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is that he got away and we were so close. Ugh.
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken complete control of his consciousness. We'll never catch him.
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world? If this is his nightmare, he must be asleep somewhere, right?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. Now we're inside. We can't get out unless we manage to defeat him in his true form. He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to force him into the open, and that's by finding a way to eat this nightmare.
Eat this nightmare? But is that even possible?
Not for us, but for
Not
Mizuki.
only is it possible, Paimon.
Yeah.
It's quite literally my job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paimon knows
It's what she does.
It's just... We all saw what happened to Murasaki and Shion, and this nightmare is super intense. Paimon's worried this won't turn out well.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Let's get moving.
Okay.
We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer that makes up its core.
It's so dark.
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotions to fester. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place. We need to follow them one by one until we reach our destination.
Wait, but what is our destination?
Where the light is.
Okay.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault. Do you understand me?
Of course it's
You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand. Do you want to go hungry tonight?
Ugh, the atmosphere here is so oppressive. Is it anger or fear?
Both.
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments, we'll experience the underlying emotion on a visceral level.
You, a writer? Didn't they reject you already? Get rid of this trash. Go find a real job.
Aw, poor guy. Paimon feels so bad for him.
We shouldn't stay here. Let's keep moving.
It's like, yeah, I can feel bad for his past trauma. Doesn't excuse the douchebag he turned into, though.
Ha ha! I won! Another round? That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out of our way to invite him? Let's keep playing. Ignore him.
Wow, that's so sad.
Nope, not here either.
Look, there's the light!
Time to relax.
What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Yes, sheer overwhelming sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost, negative emotions spiral out of control and go on to fuel nightmares. By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that monster has completely destroyed his emotional balance. That's why he was able to create such a powerful nightmare. If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Aw. Alright, what's the next step?
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. For that, I need a special medium. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain some measure of control.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll feel better after a good cry.
So, did he have a supportive mother but couldn't see it? Is that?
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare. It's all right. It's an unpleasant flavor, but I've tasted it thousands of times. A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to take another step out from the swamp of despair now.
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love to listen to more of your stories whenever you're ready.
Very supportive mother. But I guess maybe growing up he couldn't see that. Like, maybe he was too traumatized to be able to hear his mother's words truthfully.
All right. There goes that nightmare. Hopefully this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so relaxed and maybe even happy?
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional armor.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing! You cannot stop me! I told you you are too late!
Sweet dreams!
What is this place?
I can't believe it. He's brought us to the Borderland.
The what now?
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space
Are we going
hidden
Inception
deep within the
on
collective
this now?
Inazuman subconscious. A dream that can exist even without a host. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind. He hid here.
Okay.
Mizuki, that eye.
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's creating copies of himself. This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, he can place a copy of himself in every dream.
Alright,
If
time
he
to kill him.
succeeds, then he'll have effectively revived his kind already.
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down. Do we think a sword will do the job?
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his victims here, and that gives him an immense amount of power. Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a power to rival his nightmares. The power of sweet
Well,
dreams.
it's a good thing we're here then.
Sweet dreams? Where are we gonna find those?
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from sweet dreams originally. Come on, follow me.
Didn't we say earlier that the Traveler has, like, countless sweet dreams? Maybe we're enough.
Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Right. Stealth section, let's go. Hey, I was in cover. What are you on about?
Turn that frown upside down.
Right now. Emerge.
Cast your worries to the wind. Time to relax.
That works. Hello? Gonna wait for that to run out. There we go.
Chasing Tanuki through
That's
the
my
woods.
timer.
And
53
climbing
minutes.
trees
All
to
right.
hunt for Oni Kabuto. Thank you for lending us your happiness.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and start a new recording now. No, my luck, I'll run into a bigger cutscene and get trapped in that. I did start a recording, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Can't see.
Sweet dreams. Time to relax.
Watching fireworks fly up into the sky and writing wishes on a prayer plaque. Thank you for sharing your passion. All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time to face him head on. The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why?
Will it though?
Are these sweet dreams not sweet enough?
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are all we could find in the immediate vicinity. Which means we're running out of time. Our chances of success are shrinking by the minute. We have to act now.
No problem. We're ready to go.
Make sure there's no chest back here. Alright.
Turn that frown upside down.
Come on, 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 come on. Damn it! I was waiting for my skill. I can't use it in here. God damn it.
relax.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? Because this is my domain. Where are you?
Not yet it isn't. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Seems pretty effective to me.
I must confess, I am somewhat confused. Both of us bring happiness to humans now. Why must you still treat me as your enemy?
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative emotions exist. And now they're living under the illusion that they're gone for good. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming nightmares intense enough to become your home. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now is no different from what you've always done.
Incorrect. This time, I shall change the fate of my entire kind. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, when they lose their ability to survive, that is how my kin died out. But I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving no matter how dire the situation in their subconscious gets. This is the path to a revival. My kin shall rise again!
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've gone from one extreme to the other.
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been learning about the human mind, I have been hiding here, watching and learning from the fruits of your labor. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. The health of the human psyche is of precisely zero interest to me. Now here's a question well worth thinking about. If we allowed the humans themselves to decide, which of us would they really choose? You or me? Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of the sweet dreams already.
So we need more sweet dreams.
Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth. Without the Yumekibaku there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace the negative emotions? No, they would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live inside an illusion.
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist. Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they should taste.
That's a nice artwork.
Caused by separation. So bitter. And yet the experience led to a whole new journey for you. If you keep pressing on, maybe even more precious memories await. Despair, caused by failure, icy cold, and yet in conquering this despair, you gained the courage to face the lightning. Regret, caused by missed opportunity, a harsh aftertaste. And yet it's only through that loss that we can learn to appreciate everything we have. And after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope. So that's why I was able to taste a sweet dream at our first meeting. Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away from your feelings. And all your nightmares had become the fuel for sweeter dreams. The power that you have gained by processing everything from your long journey is surely far stronger than any power wielded by that creature. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Oh. Okay, so they forced me to use Electro Traveler.
Traveler, give him all you've got.
Is this my build though? Because maybe? Curious. Is this my Traveler? No, it's not. Not even close. Are you? I mean, kind of. It's close to my Traveler, but not quite. My Traveler is stronger than this. There we go.
Impossible! With just one person's dream? Wow! I have been planning this for so long!
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims make a full recovery. I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your help.
Don't mention it.
You shall join my ancestors in death! You and my failure of a host!
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like, pinch ourselves?
This should be high enough. Traveler, Paimon, jump.
Jump? I mean, if you insist, but...
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes, just like the last time.
Alright. I'll obey, I won't open my eyes.
Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work.
This is a cute cutscene. More hand holding, of course. That was cute.
It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight. They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones?
I'd say happy ones.
If only that were true.
Really?
Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they've festered and turned into nightmares. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason we Yumeko Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we eat or how many years pass by. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance. That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable. And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Want to stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
Huh?
That was a cute story. Oh. Alright, we can never move again. Alright, that's the end of Genshin Impact. We are stuck here for all eternity.
The moon sure is beautiful tonight.
Tree's kind of in the way, but sure. See ya. Alright. Let's go ahead and stop that then. I think that about... Oh wait, wait until dawn? Oh, it's not over yet. Oops. I thought that was it. Why was that not it? She's not there anymore.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register over here!
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's good to see that Murasaki and Shion are well on the road to recovery.
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Yes, please. For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers, after all.
Awesome! In that case, very important Paimon would like to start with the fine dining this time.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night?
She was watching?
Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on as it happens.
Oh.
The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition.
Oh. So he
Also,
survived.
His mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
Yeah, sorry
It
about
could have
that.
been worse, I suppose.
I think that was our
Guji,
doing.
I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less smoothly yesterday.
Wasn't me.
Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of me for what they are. There's no need for you to tiptoe around them.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emira Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go against him would have been a dangerous move. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved. It was the right decision.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles, but every sorrow has its cure. Here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it.
Alright. Now is that the end of it? I think so.
Oh, hello, little one. It's been a while since you last came to seek your fortune at the shrine.
Could we go over your past experiences when you have a moment? There's a lot of gaps in your medical history I need to fill in.
You'll need a lot more than a moment, but sure. Can I? No, I can't sit here. Lame. What's up, Sheba?
Ugh, we've got to turn some of them back.
Where's Shion? Where's Shion go? Oh, there's Shion.
So sorry. I'm still registering the last customer.
So that's the entrance. Anyone back here? No? Alright. I guess that's it for the Mizuki quest. Cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop that recording. Oh, I'll edit that later. Alright, so what's here? Oh right, yeah. These are useful, the handguards. I've already done these, right? Let's do the test runs. Why not? Might as well get some more materials and a couple of primos out of it. Aurora, Lynette, and Barbara. That's such a random group.
Tell me what you see. I'm free.
I'll protect us. Let the magic begin. Bad dreams be gone. Time to relax.
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
Oh, trip on up. Be amazed. Cast your worries to the wind.
And then Siege Queen.
Oz revealed by... Witness the power of Gugwa. Calm down.
Going under! Getting gear! Hair! Frost is coming! Getting gear! Frost is coming!
Shadow Raven, let night. Hold still.
Let me weave you a verse.
Commencing cleanup! Hair! Getting gear! Frost is coming! As you wish, make...
Rain outlines your fate.
Let's see.
Rain Cutter.
Dead Reckoning! Getting gear! Hair! Getting gear! Frost is coming!
By royal decree.
All right. So that's those. What are my primos at? 969? That's cool. Is there anything else left for me to do? Oh yeah, use my resin. I forgot. Let's go... You know what, let's stay in Inazuma. Let's do some ley lines in Inazuma. It's been a while since I've done Inazuma ley lines. Obviously, let's not use this team. Let's use my Friendship EXP team. Because Sitlali and Lanyan still need Companion EXP. I recently just got my Weaker to Friendship level 10, so... Now it's just the others.
mercy! Shit!
Up and away! Ills be gone!
Lolling! He's Papa! Get him! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Burn it down! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Butterfly!
Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines! Bring it!
Lucky day.
Letting brave names echo! Wrath from the sky!
How's this?
What's one more? Fall before me!
Up and away!
Cut down! Fall before me!
Get to work!
Fall before me!
Pyroclastic surge!
Did I miss him? I missed him. Son of a bitch. You know what? Let's swap out Mabuika. Now that she's at Friendship 10, I don't need her on the team. So I kind of want to go back to my favorite and main. Good old Hu Tao. Obviously, she's not as strong as Mabuika or Mayala Kino, but doesn't matter. It's overworld content. It doesn't matter.
Show no mercy!
Time to go!
You two! Time to end that! Bring it!
See?
Fulfill our pact! Lolling! He's Papa! Get!
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Butterfly!
Show no mercy!
I think that's all my resin, right? Yeah, that's all my resin. I need to slowly build up my Mora again. Because after getting 3 new characters and leveling them, because I actually want to use them, like, obviously I've got them all up to level 90, like Sitlali, Lanya, and Mabuika all up to level 90. I took Sitlali's talents up to 688, Lanyans to 686 due to limitations on these. And for Mother Weaker, I ended up going quite far with her talents, 6, 9, and 10. Ended up crowning her burst, just because of how strong it is. Which is why she hits so much. And why I'm so low on Mora. Oh, not to mention Pyro Traveler. I forgot. Pyro Traveler. I can't show you Pyro Traveler right now. Let me swap back to that. Let me go back to Pyro Traveler. That's something I was actually meant to do beforehand, but didn't. Oh well. Yeah. And Pyro Traveler came out, which meant I had another entire set of stats that needed leveling. Sure. And I've got 2 crowns so far, and I'm at 8 there. I am restricted by these. I don't think any more are available for me yet. As soon as they are available, obviously I will level her. I will crown her normal attack as well. Yeah, once they're available, then sure. But I don't think these are available yet. I think they're going to be available in the next Natlan expansion stuff. Same as the Constellation. I don't have the true C6 yet because it's just not available yet. That is obtained after doing the 6th and final tribe. Getting their reputation to level 4, I think. Yeah. That'll give me the last one for a true C6. There is no true C6 yet for Pyro Traveler. Alright. So, I think that about does it for Genshin today. I might end up wrapping up stream now. Instead of playing like... Because I still need to do Star Rail, and my Bose account has stuff to do, obviously. As well as Withering Waves. I normally play all these games, but it's been 3 hours. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything yet today, and it's coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, I'm going to call it here. I might be live later on tonight with my Traveler Only account. So I might do that in the evening today. So keep an eye out for that if I am. If not, it will probably be on tomorrow.
Toodaloo.
And Friday, I said I normally stream Friday, but I'm out all day Friday. I've got an appointment early in the morning, and then I'm at the cinema in the early afternoon to see the new Captain America film. And it's Valentine's Day, so I kind of want to take the day, you know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been great. I'll most likely be live again later on today, so probably in like 3 to 4 hours even, you know. After I've had something to eat and edited some videos, I should be good. Alright, till then everyone, take care.